All right, so check this out. You're a postal worker. You on your route trying to handle your business, and you hear, oh, hell, I don't be messing with dogs neither. You trip and fall trying to get away from the dog. Now you got an injury. That's messed up. But you know what? It's good news because you can holler at Nicolay Law. You get the beard, you get the win. I know you've seen the billboards, bald head dude, sunglasses, the beard. That's my boy Russ. Holler at Nicolay Law, nicolaylaw.com. Again, they make insurance companies pay. Get your money. Proud sponsor straight from the Yap with Promise.
Why get it from anywhere else? Well, you can get it straight from the Yap with Promise.
It's not a threat, it's a promise.
Yo, you know who it is and what it is, the Yapper of the Year. She got Promise. Appreciate you tuning in to another episode of Straight from the Yap with Promise. I'm super excited. I got a special guest in the building. She is a comedian, an actress, a podcaster. She an entrepreneur, and she just one of the dopest people I know, man. Super excited to have her in the building. She is currently on tour right now. I got the one and only Kelly Kellz in the building. Kellz.
Oh my God, I couldn't wait to yap. I couldn't wait. I'm sitting
She
here
was
like, what's up, Promise?
What's up, Kelly?
It's not a threat. It's a promise. Is this the white or the smoke?
You did.
You did. He was waiting on the you did. Hi.
Hey,
What's up?
Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having chairs I can fit in.
Yeah.
Like if you want me to come to your podcast, just know that these hips need this type of energy.
I'm not gonna lie, my producer Cam Beats, he before you got here ahead of time, he was like, we gotta make sure we got.
I know they did.
No.
Shout out to the production team. If your team is not prepared for hips, don't even ask me to come to your podcast.
He said it's a lot of yammery.
I'm not about to be doing a podcast like here, like I'm curious. So I'm saying, yeah, so I was just wondering. Yeah, how long you been yapping? I don't want to be doing that.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm just happy to be here. I'm home. I'm in the city. I'm in Milwaukee.
Facts.
I'm always happy when I come home. I'm always happy when I'm around you.
Right.
So I'm excited. I said straight from the yap, but Promise, listen, this is so fire. Your set
Thank
is
you.
everything.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I appreciate you, man.
I get the yapping.
Facts. Well, listen, this dope because, of course, we done this a million times, but we ain't never got a chance to do it like this.
Yeah, this hit different.
Yeah, so that's why I really wanted to make sure I got you while you was in town. I know you busy doing a bunch of shit, and I was like, let me make sure I can get Kellz.
I am busy doing a bunch of things that I want to do, which makes me happy.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the tour. I'm really hurt.
Oh, that's what I said. I seen your outfit. First of all, I know y'all see how fresh she is. I came in here with my I'm Really Her t-shirt because I sell this merch. And I said, you know what? You have to push this product all the time. But I am really her. And it's a comedy tour and it's a movement. And that's just the bottom line. I'm Really Her embodies so many different things on a spiritual level, on a mental level. And I mean, just when it comes to the things that I do, I pull up giving everything that I have.
Yeah.
And that's what this tour is. This is my first time touring with having an agency. So I'm having like these consistencies with clubs and things like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and it only is right that Mother's Day is part of this, this run of comedy shows. It's my 16th year doing comedy on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
But let me ask you about that. It's two parts I want to jump into because you alluded to it. First, what does it feel like to be headlining your own tour? Because, that's a dream for comedians. So let's talk about headlining your own tour.
I'm talking about your own tour.
Yes.
You got an hour at the minimum to go out there and kick it. The feeling is like sometimes like pinching myself. Like, is this a dream, right?
Yeah.
I've traveled with so many amazing comedians, and shout out to each and every person who allowed me to share the stage with them, who allowed me to be in my fullness, right? Yeah. But me having that hour to stretch out, and I know when I come in that room, those people bought tickets to see me.
Yes.
And I don't care if it was 20 or 2,000, they about to get the fullness of me, and they leave with like, I would have paid more. Yeah. I wanted more. I'm like, God, I thank you because I'm in my purpose. Yeah. And so it's about time. Yeah. When you've been doing something so long, it feel like it took a long time. But then when you in a moment, you like, this feel like an and suddenly moment. Then you get all spiritual, like, God, you did it expeditiously.
In his time.
In his timing. And right? And it's perfect timing. I would have never been more prepared than I am in this season. My confidence is to the roof. Yeah. I understand who's and what I am at this point. So I'm like, you're that girl.
Yeah.
You're fly, you're funny, you're smart.
You really her.
You're really her. You're loving.
Yeah.
You building people up and then shooting them back down because you're funny with jokes. And but when I say shooting them back down, like making them laugh about something that everybody can relate to. It's like, I'm in awe of me.
Yeah.
And that's okay to be in awe of.
Yeah.
It's okay to be in awe of yourself and not feel like you are, offending anyone. If anyone's offended of how you living in your season, they gotta go.
We have a thing on this show called Pop Your Shit.
Pop your shit. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Because I'm the one that keeps it so niggas. I don't know if that's the words, but I like to change the words.
They get the point.
Okay. Sorry.
But yeah, no, so and then also you mentioned like the agency.
Yeah.
Congratulations on having representation.
Thank you, Lord.
Because you've been grinding without it and now you have it. So let me ask you that, like, what has been the biggest difference between being a stand-up and grinding without an agency behind you and now having something behind you?
Well, now, instead of my management going to look for the work, my agency is bringing me the work and I can say yay or nay.
Okay.
That's as simple as that, right? But you have people that's going out and advocate for you. I don't have to sell myself because that's my agency job, because the better I look to the buyer, the more money everybody gets.
Yeah. You don't even have to be in the room.
I don't have to be in the room, but it's like, hey, what do you think about this deal?
Yeah.
And so it's easy. And for me, shout out to Kim Agency, because they're a boutique agency, right? And I've tried to give myself away to so many different other agencies.
Okay.
I tried to give myself to management because you think that you need it and want it. But then they couldn't find ways to just put me in place. And I'm like, you could be so great that people don't even know how to use you. And that has been my issue.
Yeah.
Because couldn't it be nothing else? I'm at the top of my game with everything except eating right. And so
we're gonna talk about
help me, Lord.
We're gonna talk about the fitness journey.
It's a journey. But Cam Agency came right in like, we believe you. We see you being the biggest star. And I don't feel like it was just jargon. I don't feel like they were just doing this to make me feel, it wasn't fluff.
Okay.
It was like, hey, but on top of me already feeling like that, I was like, it's right on time. So I'm going to work as hard as they're working. And if they're going to ride with me, I'm going to ride with them the whole time. I'm not going to jump on this bandwagon like, okay, soon as I'm at this top level, leave them alone. Oh no, baby, they're coming with me because that's like the honor that I have with people who could see what I saw.
Okay.
You know?
No, I wanted to ask you about that because it's funny, like maybe a couple weeks ago I was having brunch with a friend of mine.
Come on, brunch.
And, brunch.
Okay, look at bad bitches only.
And
me and be having brunch, it be hookah and Hennessy.
Listen, don't get me started.
All right.
Listen, I'm so over this shit.
I mean, if I see another dude with a hookah, bruh, I'm busting the jar. I don't care. Okay.
I'm so over that.
Nah, I'm talking to you.
But we was having regular brunch.
Okay, regular brunch. Okay.
Wasn't no hookah tables.
Okay.
And my homegirl, she does a lot of stuff in the sports world.
Okay.
So we was having a conversation about representation, right? And I'm on my track now where I'm doing stand-up, I'm hosting, MCing, I'm doing sports things too. So I've had a couple conversations with different people about like agencies, right? Or like, when do I look for, or when do I decide to, you know what I'm saying? So there's been different conversations. Like I remember talking to Adrian Washington, who tours with Donnell Rollins a lot. And he and I were talking one day backstage at the show. And I remember asking him, and I was like, who do you have representation? And he was like, no, I currently don't. And then he's like, bro, I'm still based where I'm based in Minnesota. He was like, I be on the road with Dave. I be on the road with
ain't missed a beat.
Right. So he was like, why do you think you need an agent promise? And I was like, I only can get myself so far. Because he was like, who's representing you now? I said, me. He said, well, you done pretty decent on your own so far. I said, yeah, so far I've been blessed. I said, but I feel like it's a cap or a certain point. Like, how do I get into different rooms?
But you know what's so weird that we even create that narrative in our head? Like, that's so dumb.
Okay.
Was it a cap? Did it stop you from anything? You've been representing yourself for this far, and every time you look up, you've been elevated.
Yeah.
It's our own imagination, it's our own doubt and fear, or thinking that we need something more. We are right on time. You just said right on time.
Yeah.
An agency gonna come when it's popping, or when they see the motion moving fast, and then now you gotta split that money. Think about it.
See that? Look, funny thing he said.
It is what it is.
He was like, you ready to give up 10%? So I said, depending on how much I'm getting, hell yeah. Like,
well, yeah. I mean, they bring in 1.5, take the 10, right? But if you getting 1,000, I don't want to give out 100.
It don't make sense.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Things have to align.
But if you're giving 5,000, I'm just throwing out numbers.
Spitball it, yeah, for sure.
But the thing about it is, I used to hear that when it's time for an agency, they'll come looking for you. All right. I told you I was trying to give myself away, even knowing that.
Yeah.
But then the whole time, every time I look up, growth, movies, this, that.
Yeah.
What am I tripping about? Because you don't even know if that agency could do anything more than what you're doing.
Sure.
Because let me tell you about people. They love personal interaction. I love that I can talk to Promise and book them, even though that's not the business side of it, but just having that relationship.
Okay.
You never know if that could take you to the next level, that'll catapult you beyond an agency. And now an agency just got to come in and do the paperwork.
Yeah.
Now y'all figure out the logistics of it. And then you get to pick the agencies. Now you get to be picky.
Yeah.
So you just never know. They say wait on them. I say do your research.
Sure.
If it's something that you're interested in, you can shoot your reels. You can shoot all the things that you have, your electronic press kit, shoot it to them. But other than that, don't ever think that you needed somebody else to pump you up and you already piped up. You already yapping and shit. You already yapping without an agency. All they're gonna do is come in and fine tune or go try to send it to other people. But if you think about it, you got a team with you that can pretty much do that now.
Gotcha.
They just gotta go get some, you tell them what you want and go.
No, I appreciate it. No, I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
right.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now let's go back for a second.
Sorry.
Before you got into this position that you are in, some people do know, some people don't know, you were a teacher. And it's crazy. Earlier today, I was at the crib, I was watching Abbott Elementary, and I love that show.
I love that show.
So I want to ask you.
I should have been on that
Right,
show.
so first let me ask you this.
I should have been on
As a
Abbott.
former teacher, when you see that show, what do you think of Abbott Elementary, like when you watch that?
That's the hard truth of teaching. And I mean, and they leaving out so many different layers, but it's so good.
Yeah.
It's a great representation. And then also, it also embodies the family part and like the loving part, but also the chaos. I think Abbott Elementary was brilliantly wrote.
The writing is
The
so...
casting was awesome. You know what I'm saying? They didn't miss with that. That's why they are always being renewed for seasons. So only thing I don't like is that I'm not on it.
Facts. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part. Everything else is top tier.
But yeah, I wanted to ask you that because like I said, I know that you come from that background.
But you know what's even crazy? You know what you throw in the universe, and this is why I'm gonna keep it real with y'all.
Yeah.
What you have to literally act on what you put in the universe. My homeboy hit me up and said, we're gonna write a story about you being a school teacher. Now it wasn't an Abbott Elementary thing,
Vibe,
but it had a vibe like a hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah.
It had that type of energy. And this was before Abbott came out. And then when Abbott came out, we both was like,
Great
not
minds
that you can't do another
Sure,
one.
but just
But
the
you're sure, but
wavelengths.
it's the wave. You like, God. So you have to act on it.
Yeah.
Because once you throw it out in the universe, it's there
It's
for
out there.
grabs.
Ain't that crazy?
It's
Somebody
out for
go-
grabs. So you can't be
Yeah.
like, I was gonna do this, man. You gotta just jump on it.
Proactive. Yeah.
You have to. The only way you're gonna fail is if you don't try.
Yeah.
You could keep shooting this podcast 100 times, and if you don't like it the first 99 times, that's cool. If you take the 100th episode, you be like, that's the
We
one.
figured it out. Yeah.
At least you didn't give up on 98,
Yeah.
99.
Because you might have been that.
Because you are that close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What subject did you teach when you was a teacher?
Also, obviously in elementary, we self-contained. And that
Okay.
was fun because I have ADHD. Have I been diagnosed? No.
You just
I
know.
went on Google, and
Not WebMD.
yeah, not even WebMD, just straight up Google. This before AI was like the AI.
Your
question.
condition is.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, all this sound like me. I was like, look. So with the kids, when they're younger like that, they're bouncing around. They need like different manipulatives. And if you know anything about Black children, we're hands-on.
Yeah.
We're kinesthetic learners. Black people are kinesthetic learners. They're gonna learn with things like that. So their kids will be going crazy, and me too. I'm like, ooh, I am the best teacher in the world. Then I get to middle school, and when I taught in middle school, now middle school is not for the weak at heart.
Whew.
Shout out to every middle school teacher. If you're a middle school teacher, I dare you to go pour yourself a drink right now and take a shot because you deserve it. Middle school is a different animal, right? They're finding themselves. They're finding their body odor. They're finding the parts of them that's growing. They're finding their friendships, owning friendships.
Your mind started expanding.
They want to start. It's just so much. And then they looking at adults like, you said what? And I said what I said, and I'll lose my job today. But when you're a great person, it's easy to like get the kids back into loving you. Because one thing I know about kids and humans, they don't care what you know. They just want to know you care.
Yeah.
And that's it. People don't care what you know initially. They just want to know that you care. And then once they know that you care, you can deposit anything into them. So that was cool. Middle school was like whatever. But in high school, I taught American authors, World Lit, and English 10. So like an English teacher, yeah.
Okay.
And that was fire. Teaching
Yeah.
high school was what? I was so immature with them.
You like that better than the smaller kids?
I absolutely like high school better because they're young adults.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? They giving me all the gossip, all the tea. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah. Tell me who dating who? Shit, girl, I thought he was gay. I ain't even, and I shouldn't even been talking to them kids like that.
You said he got a girlfriend.
He got a girlfriend. Yeah, I was more like a guidance counselor.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's so damn stupid.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned, obviously, you being back here at the crib. It's always good for you to come home, and I know you love being back home. What's like being away and traveling, being on the road, living in different cities? What's like when you come back home? What's something that you gotta have or somewhere you have to go? Like, is there something when you come back home, you're like, man, I gotta go here, or I gotta try this, or I gotta do this? Is it something?
So I even put a post up about this. It's so funny. Obviously, I'm a foodie. I love food. That's in every city, country I go to. I want to try, like, what's the food? Right. But I'm a cousin sub type of girl, and I'm a Rockery Cocoa pizza type of girl. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I'm an Oakland gyro type of girl.
Okay.
Those are 3 staples, right?
Yeah, you gotta come
Those
back.
are, but now, currently, I got a new restaurant that I'm fixed on. It's called Flavor House. It's on 55th and North Avenue.
Flavor House.
Flavor
Okay.
House is fire. It's a smoked ribs, tips, brisket, shoulder. So it's like comfort food.
Okay.
Green jams, macaroni and cheese, you name
Take
it.
it, man.
Yeah, you name it. But they also got like American food, Philly cheesesteaks, Philly fries. They got all the things. But it's a Black-owned restaurant. The family's amazing.
Dope.
The energy is good. So that's where I like to go. I like to shop Black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I believe in that. Our dollars can circulate so much. And
Because it normally leaves our community.
it does leave our community. And it's on 55th and North Avenue. And it's so progressive how as you go up 55th and North Avenue, it's 182 coffee shops. But all of them are filled. And none of them are competing. But they're coffee shops, bruh.
Yeah.
Coffee and bagel, coffee and beer, coffee and dogs. I'm like, damn, how many coffee shops are on North Avenue?
Not coffee
But,
and dogs.
yo, and meanwhile, I only thought it was Frappuccinos at McDonald's. I didn't even know it was that many versions of coffee, right? Because I'm not a coffee.
I ain't coffee drinking either.
I'm not a coffee person. This is all energy.
Yeah.
But the point I'm making is to have that restaurant standing in a community that's thriving with all these other predominantly white establishments.
Yeah.
It's for us to go there and show them love and flood them where they like, we got a food.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at with that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Shout out to Flavor House.
Now, earlier you talked about the foodie, you talked about the
Here we go.
trying to get your yams in the cheer.
Yeah.
I know you have posted things before about your fitness journey. First of all, you look great.
Thank you. I'm down like 17 ounces. So shit is real
She
wild.
talking like she dope.
17, I went crazy on her.
She here
Where
talking-
my wide at? Get the wide. Get the wide.
She
Yeah.
she here talking like dope.
It's a birthday party. You cannot get in.
Hell, she said.
What?
She said I'm down a few kilos.
I'm down.
The cocaine.
Baby.
But no, I said you do look great. And I know
Thank
at
you.
times you have posted your fitness journey and things like that. Where are you right now? What balancing being on the road? Obviously, you can't always eat the best, traveling, performing,
Yeah.
but still want to enjoy yourself, but also still want to look and feel your best. Where are you at with your journey?
The older you get, the more you realize that weight don't just come off like you 27.
Okay.
The 27-year-old me can go big, small, big, small. Now the 41-year-old me is kind of like, hey, when you eat that, this stays around.
Okay.
Or when you eat certain things, your ankles are gonna swell up because you on a plane so much. So you just gotta be conscious of it and be good to yourself and be true to yourself. If you had it before, you know what a steak tastes like. They can't make a steak that different from the last steak you had.
Okay.
A honey barbecue wing can't be that much different. People like, you gotta try these wings. You like, bitch, I done had Parmesan garlic.
You ain't had these.
You ain't had these, you know, and before you know it, you like, I haven't had a 20 piece. And now I'm eating 20 wings. So just knowing that I wanna live.
Yeah.
I wanna live for my daughter. I wanna live for my husband.
Yeah.
I wanna live for my family. I wanna live for the people that need me. And food is not gonna be the death of me, right?
Yeah.
And so many other things are happening. So just being conscious of knowing that your body is your temple.
Yeah.
You only get one body, you only get one set of teeth. You get what I'm saying?
All these veneers.
All these
people out
veneers
here.
and shots of people with veneers and all that, but we know. But you only get one set of all these things. So when your limbs have to be amputated because you had too many Snicker bars? Are you telling me your addiction to a honey bun, Kelly? And I'm only talking to myself.
Sure.
So you got to be real with yourself and don't let people gas you up. So I see you looking thick. Is it thick?
I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? People like, oh, you don't lose no more weight. You're going to look sick. Am I going to look sick or am I going to fit in my clothes a little bit more comfortably? So that's what I do. And it's not easy, promise.
Sure.
It's not easy. When I'm on the road, people paying for lobster, filet mignon, Don Perignon, and this and that and the third. Now, when I go, Don P, baby. And I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, who drinks Don Perignon on the road? Me. You get what I'm saying? Like, life is good, bruh. I was just 4 for 4s. I was just 4 for 4s. Like, let me get a 4 for 4 because I'm paying for it. But you know, you still have to find, what's that? So you can get a salmon salad. Or you can get the salmon, but get some vegetables on the side. You may have the mashed potatoes. So just having restrictions, being real to yourself, because you'll out eat, and then before you know it, you unhappy, clothes don't fit the way you want to, and now that's a whole nother beast.
Okay. No, I respect that. Now on the flip side.
On the flip side.
Do you, first of all, shout out to you killing it multiple times at Chocolate Sundays.
Oh my God.
And first of all, you already know, as a black comedian, that shit is goals to get to Chocolate Sundays.
Yeah.
That list is longer than Packer tickets.
It's like 3 years.
That shit crazy.
It's a 3-year waiting list.
First of all, salute to killing it multiple times on there. But do you see the comments?
The comments are
listen,
crazy.
do you see? Because Kellz, we talked about that side of you, but do you see that she thinking in a bowl of cold oatmeal? Listen, because I know you. I be like, this funny. I know her, but do you see how the dudes and some of the women be going crazy over you in your body?
Bro, that's in the comments. You gotta see it in person, promise. You see how you looking at me? You are like blown away. I be sitting there thinking like, oh my God. I be thinking like, oh my God. But you know what it is? I'm used to this. I've had this same body since the 3rd grade. These girls, these new girls with these newfound bodies and things like that, they buying them. Shout out to the girls who can buy them. You're the real plug. No shade to you. I feel like whatever you want to do.
Nick, put that camera on me.
See, and then guess what? Most men are feeling like that now, but to each his own, because everybody doing things to enhance their beauty. But for me, it's not like I'm walking into the room using it. That's not my best
What
asset.
Marvin Gaye say? Ain't nothing like the real thing.
Ain't nothing like the real thing. Let me tell you something. I ain't met no woman in real life when they take their bra off, them boobs don't go down. And I ain't never met a man be like, I would talk to her, but her titties come down. They like them like that. Yeah. They like them go forward. They gonna fall. That's called gravity.
Now if it's fake, we gonna look.
Ain't gonna touch, ain't gonna look.
We gonna look.
Ain't gonna touch.
But that's not what I want.
See what I'm saying?
That's not what I want.
So them comments be crazy. I have to block them some of the comments. My uncle just asked me like, Kelly, what's the craziest emails you get? I said, of course, dick pics. And I was like, but I just erase them. Sometimes I look at them because I'm like, God damn, but I can't do nothing with it. I'm married. You know what I mean? I ain't blind. So stop sending me dick pics. I'm not gonna do nothing with it.
But the thing about people who
dick pics is wild.
But my thing, so you really like, I gotta get the angle. Like,
your leg really understood.
You sitting here talking.
Is that a booty hole? Do you went too far back? And I'm good. I'm disgusted. Stop sending dick pics. Women don't want dick pics in 2026. No dick pics in 2026.
On top of that.
Yeah, let her ask.
But yeah, when I see the because here's the one comment that I saw that made me chuckle, and I was like, hey. There was one comment on YouTube on one of the Chocolate Sunday performances. Somebody was like, man, we need a show with her and Takara Williams.
Yeah.
And I was like, Kellz fam, I'm like, Takara.
So it's so funny because me, Jess, Nish, and Takara.
Shout out to Jess. She is funny.
All of them funny. It's so funny. It's the year of the woman. Let me throw that out there. Shout out to all the major women that make the move. I don't even want to start saying names. Yeah. Of course, the Funny by Nature tour, the tour that I produced, my husband and I, with Vivica Fox as the host. That is a tour that I'm going to always stand 10 toes down. We can go pound for pound with any tour that's out here, and that's on game. Only thing that we're missing is the budget, right? Women just don't get in a budget like that. If we had the budget and we had the backing, it'll be over too. But women, this is the time of the woman comedian. They're shining on different levels. That whole stigma of all women talk about is sex, this, that, and the third. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about. Sure. Even though I don't necessarily talk about that.
It's gotten better, though.
It's gotten better.
It used to be a box.
Yeah, but women can do whatever they want to do. But a promoter was definitely doing that show in November. So we don't know if it's going to be in Boston or Baltimore yet. But
because I was going to ask, have y'all crossed paths yet?
We just filmed Comicview. Me, Takara, and Nish just filmed Comicview.
Hold on.
Comicview is coming back.
Hold on, wait. Pop your shit.
Pop your shit.
Congratulations on
Comic
that.
View is coming back, the rooftop series, and your girl is on here. I don't know if y'all know, Comic View was one of the
Come on, we
staples.
grew
in the
up
community.
on that.
We
Come
grew up
on.
on Comic View,
Come
Def
on
Jam.
now.
I did Def Jam. I did Comic View. God, I thank you in the name of God. I want to give you the glory and all the honor right now, God, because every time I think about it, it gives me chills. And this is all without representation. All these things came without representation. And then you get what I'm saying? Grinding, doing the footwork. Can't nobody tell me that I had to. If somebody would have told me that it was going to take this long to get here, I don't know if I would have had the tenacity or this even to know how to keep going. Yeah. But the fact that I just gave it my best every time I showed up. And it's so funny because Netflix is a joke was just this past week in LA. And all my comedian comrades were pulling me to the side individually like, we just want to say, your longevity, your energy in the game, just we happy that you getting your flowers. And I was like, what? Did they have a meeting before? Because there was so many different conversations about that. And I was like, nah, I got a glow on me. Duh, I got a glow on me. I'm stepping into the rooms and the rooms are shifting right in front of their eyes, right? We're all funny, but I'm talking about the shift.
No, but
I'm a joy
it's
dealer.
levels.
It's levels to
Levels
this.
to
And the anointing that's on me, the calling that's on me, the favor that's on me is so sick. Like, I don't even know if it's comedy. It's just Kelly, right? Because I'm not just a comedian.
No.
I am an entertainer.
Absolutely.
I am a like state of being. I am a whole vibe. So I would never put myself in a box as being comedian Kelly Kellz. Right. No, not at all.
You have more to offer than that.
I have offered it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, filming Comic View was beautiful. Being able to be in the room with, the greats of my time. And just having that love and respect, I'm like, dog, you it. So just knowing who you are and being good to yourself right now is what you're going to need to do in the season. Because everything else makes zero sense. How dare you look at somebody else and gauge your success off of theirs?
Yeah, you can't.
You cannot.
Your race is your race.
Your race is your race, and your mountaintop is your mountaintop. But I'm here to tell you that everything that goes up must come down. So how you treat people on your way up to whatever mountain you're going up, you need to be careful because you have to go back down either to meet them.
Things
change overnight. And suddenly, I said that, and that's probably the thing that I'm looking at, like being focused, I realized, and suddenly you'll be focused, and suddenly the thing that you were focused on comes to pass. Yeah. And it was over with it. You like, damn, it's over? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had hit T.I. up. I'm like, dog, I love the new, I love to let them know, I'm glad you jump back on the scene because we got some movies coming out. He's like, I don't know if you know, you got movies coming out. You got 2 movies coming out this year. And I was like, nah, I got 2 movies coming out this year. I filmed Comic View.
Apartments 2.
I filmed with Kevin Hart, LOL Network. I filmed with Nate Jackson. I have my lipstick launch, that relaunch. I'm on tour. My podcast popping.
Pop your shit!
That's me being overwhelmed with like, God.
Yeah.
How dare you not? No, like.
And it's like when you ask for something, you want something, and then it starts to happen.
And nigga, this is just the beginning.
Sure.
This is just the beginning, year 16.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Year 16, this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
But think about 16 years. Think about a 16-year-old. That's just the beginning of their life. I haven't even hit the 20s. I haven't hit the
Okay, it's funny
30s.
You said that. I saw something recently, and I never thought about this until I saw a conversation with Godfrey recently, right?
I just was with Godfrey.
Shout out to Godfrey.
Shout out to Godfrey.
And I can't remember who he was talking with, but he said that years ago he had met Jerry Seinfeld. And he said Jerry Seinfeld asked him, like, how long you been doing comedy? And at the time, I think he said he was probably 5 or so years in. He said Jerry Seinfeld told him, he said, oh, so you're 5. You're a 5-year-old. Godfrey said, he like, bro, what you talking about? Like, I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
He like, no. He said, you your comedy age. Yeah. Like, however long you been doing comedy. And Godfrey said he had to think about it like, wait, he said, because you're not a toddler. He said, you ain't 2. He said, so yeah, you further along than somebody who's 2 or who's 1. He said, but I'm 20. Yeah. At that time, Jerry Seinfeld was in his whatever year.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what you just said, it made me think about that. Like, that puts things in perspective. Like, I'm into my year 4 of doing this. So I'm like, I'm a child still.
You're
There's still a
child
process.
still. And
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong to it's difference in everything that we do. But what the industry and what social media has allowed people to think, unfortunately, is that just because you blow up, that don't mean that you skip the line.
Yeah.
You still
It's a
gotta
process.
grow.
Yeah.
You still gotta grow because you can blow, but if you don't know how to maneuver, sustain, we one hit wonders is a thing still.
For sure.
One hit content creator, one hit song, one hit
Movie
dance,
or whatever.
movie, all that is happening. But if you're not constantly putting your time and energy back into your craft, right? Traveling the road, being around the people that are 15, being around the people that's 30, respecting
Soaking
those
it
people,
up, yeah.
respecting those people and soaking it up. Not that those people should talk down on you, but you should also know that there comes with experience, it comes like so much. Like that's money can't buy that.
Yeah.
Money can't buy the rooms that you're in where people just sitting and talking to you.
Facts.
And if you don't think that, that's fine. Go ahead on your own and watch how lonely it'll be.
Yeah.
You'll have money, but you won't have peace.
You'll be empty.
You'll be empty.
Yeah.
I see it all the time. I see it
I'm
all the
sure
time.
you do.
I see it all the time. And I want you to know too, even just because people are having success don't mean they're happy.
That part.
I know 1,001 people who have so much success, and every time I see them, they look mad. I'm like, nigga, oh.
Yeah.
I know for a fact, I ain't count nobody's pockets, but I see the views.
I know you got it. Yeah.
I know you got it, but your demeanor's dark.
Yeah.
And Lord, I don't want to lose my brightness.
It's funny you said, you know what? That's one thing I pray on, Kelly, is that no matter what we doing out here, right? We know who is still in control and we know who we believe in.
Yeah.
So I always tell myself and I always pray like that I don't want to get lost. So it's like, I want to achieve things, Lord. I want to go for stuff. I want to get opportunities. I want to have an impact, most importantly.
Yeah.
That's what I always tell people. It's not about being famous or being rich for me. I want to make an impact.
Yeah.
But if it's like, I don't want to lose myself. So if something is not, or if it's like, I'm cool then. Like if it's on the other side of that, then I'm cool over here.
Bro, they can have that.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't want to lose myself.
I can't miss nothing I've never had. You can never miss something you've never had.
Yeah.
And saying like, if I would have just went left, did you go left? It wasn't meant for you. My prayer has been, I've been praying over the comedians lately. Like they call me Kelly Jakes. They're trying to be funny, but
lock the doors.
Lock the doors. Come on. Chain them. But I've been praying over the comedians and just people. Father God, thank you for the doors you're opening. And God, thank you for the ones you're slamming in my face. Because the slam in my face is to let me know, do not try to get back in. You ever had a door slammed in your face? You like, I wish I would open that door. Yeah. The audacity, the rudeness on the other side of the door. God, thank you for slamming the doors that was going to take me out. Lord, thank you for slamming the doors that was going to divide my family and my energy. Lord, thank you for slamming the doors that would have made me shrink. Yeah. Or they thought they was going to make me shrink. But God, thank you for opening doors where I walk in, I'm celebrated. God, thank you for opening doors when I walk in, I can grow. And Lord, thank you for opening doors that I'm creating too, because I want people to come behind me. Sure. That's what I want more than most. Yeah. I want that more than most. And people, it's so funny because comedians like, Kelly, you the reason why I started doing comedy. You the reason why I'm this and that. Third. I be sitting there like taking it all in because I am 16 years in the game and because I am a generous queen.
And people watching.
And they learning. And guess what? That's real. 15 minutes left. That's real.
He out here looking like a ring girl. You know what?
Bitches only, yeah.
Now you mentioned it a little bit briefly, and I had notes that I wanted to talk to you about it.
Okay.
Entrepreneurship, the cosmetic line.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration for you to get behind that and into that? And let's talk about this lipstick that you got that's always damn near sold out.
Talk about that. I know, but we back in stock. We in stock now. We in stock. My team is fire. My team is fire. Literally, you know, when you have millions of followers like I do, brands see what's on you. They already know that's marketing, right? Numbers equal marketing. Yeah. So they're like, hey, we want to, you know, have you be the face of Maybelline. I'm like, not be the face. Okay, maybe I took the shit too far.
She said I embellished the look.
Maybe they like, girl, we want you to wear some Maybelline lipstick. And I was like, all right, shit. But my team was like, how about we create your lipstick? You know, my marketing manager, my operational manager, and my manager, they was like, we can do this. We can create you a lipstick. And we got together with some super dope chemists, Black girls, and that's what we created.
Really?
And they said it, and they did it, and it was like, this is really happening, but you got to have a team of people that believe you. So they did that, and I'm like, I got a lipstick. Oh, I got a commercial about this. Oh, people
What
buying
did that,
it?
you know, holding that shit in your hand, right? And it's like,
Damn,
what
I
did
didn't
that?
know what-
I know we used to have had on
We
tape.
should have had it on here, but
But like, what is that? You know what I mean? Like, cause you know, like if we hold something, you just seen something, you just bought something, but
You got
then
one?
when it's yours,
when it's yours,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like,
when it's yours, you like my name is on here.
Yeah.
Like people are wearing my lipstick and tagging me on it, and they're saying things like it stayed on all day. I'm like, oh, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
you these are the things that you're saying that it can do.
you want to stand by your product.
You want to stand by your
Yeah,
product, right?
Yeah.
Because I wear lipsticks.
Yeah.
That's why that Maybelline knew it was, or that's why people knew it was important to reach out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dang, I got a brand, you know, that's gonna the beauty industry is $1 trillion industry.
Yeah.
I can't lose, and I deserve that part in it. You get what I'm saying? And it's just wild that it's happening. But you know, you have to be a boss, and it's not easy.
Sure.
You have to
Everything that
keep
come
things
with
in
it.
stock.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that orders are shipped out. You gotta, you know, thank you God, I haven't had any customers like, I want refunds. I haven't had a refund customer.
Dope. Right. So we.
I can't even reach.
Kelz, if they don't know, tell them the name. Tell them the name of the
It's
brand.
called OKKAY by Kelly
OKKAY.
Kellz. OKKAY.
2K.
The 2Ks. OKKAY by Kelly Kellz, right? What I am intentional in is the K's in my name. I'm Kelly Kellz. I want KKs with everything. I love the K's, right? I love
Don't add
it.
another K. Though.
No other K.
Don't add a third.
And that's what we was going back and forth like, because you know it's like OKKAY. At first we like, no, not that third K.
Don't add a third.
Take it to a whole nother level.
Hey.
I mean,
Hold on, fella.
hold on, boy. What up, boy? So, yeah, like I got Kellz Camp, like on TikTok, my crew of people that I deal with. You know, of course, OKKAY by Kelly Kellz, and it's just a real thing. Yeah, it's a real thing. Thick Fits by Kelly Kellz.
Yeah, talk about it.
That's my clothing line, the Thick Fits clothing line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because thick girls can fit in any spot, but you know they work out too.
Yeah.
I got to do more with doing that, but you know, all these things are in play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all
man.
a part of your brand, your umbrella. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we got Kelly Kellz Day. You know,
September
4th is Kelly Kellz Day in the city of Milwaukee and the state of Wisconsin. Like I've been proclamated in the city, in the state. Like it's only again for the black women.
The boy's got his own money. The girl got her own day.
Girl got her own day. And I use that day to give back to the community.
Yeah,
I'm
you
from
do a
22nd
cleanup,
and Center.
you do
Clean
that.
up.
Yep.
I do a give back, backpack giveaway, food drive, face painting, community advocates are in the city. Like we're not playing. And it's only getting bigger, right?
Yeah.
And this is from a personal budget. Just imagine when I start getting
Sponsors
sponsors and corporate
yeah.
dollars, it's gonna go crazy. But it starts with just believing in yourself and having people that believe in you. I promise I couldn't do it without my husband.
Yeah.
I thank
Shout
you,
out to
babe.
James.
Shout out to James. I love you to the world and back. And we bump heads because we married and we management.
Yeah.
But guess what? We bump heads and then we bump. To make everything all right.
Oh, skate.
Because if that ain't happening, ain't no Kelly Kellz. Shout out to my operation manager, Stephanie. Shout out to my marketing manager, Lily. Shout out to my best friend who's been acting as my wardrobe. Shout out to my mother who's the president over Kelly Kellz Day. Like, shout out to people. Shout out to my friends that volunteer. Because you know what it do? It started off small.
Sure.
Your friends. Shout out to D-Rock who been, I mean,
Shout
you
out
don't
to
want to start
D-Rock.
saying
Yeah.
D-Rock was the first person who like had 2 Funny Fridays with me. Shout out to my cousin Adrian who taught me the comedy game. Shout out to Tita. Like I could just start doing the shout outs. But these is the people in the city. These are the people that grew Kelly Kellz the brand.
Yeah.
So you shout out to Main Attraction for doing my hair. Shout out to Cheryl for dressing me. These are people who did my hair, dressed me when I ain't have no money.
Yeah.
I'm talking about teacher salary. Shout out to Juan for doing my nails. Shout out to city. Shout out to the city. Shout out to, if you ever did anything for me, just know that I appreciate you. Right?
Yeah.
And shout out to my last check. Right? Like I ain't even funny.
Hey, this shit gonna be like you when you speed up the at the commercial.
Right. Right.
Right.
Right. 'Cause you don't want to leave people out.
We're gonna do a
Especially-
disclaimer. Kelly
Please.
Kellz also mentioned.
Shout out to Gatorade for holding me down at the long nights in the club. No, but for real, the only reason why I want to do that is because I don't want nobody to ever think that I ain't grateful,
You're not appreciative.
that I'm not appreciative, and that there's not more to come.
Yeah.
It's so much more to come.
Absolutely.
And when those are multi-million-dollar budgets, you don't think I'm busting it down with them first?
Yeah.
How much you charge? $300,000 for a wig? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
To be able to do that.
To do that, it's in the
Yeah.
budget.
Right.
For people to believe in me like that, it almost brings tears to
Sure,
my
makes you
eyes.
emotional.
Because I'm
Yeah.
like, God,
Yeah.
I know for a fact if I didn't have people that was truly like doing this shit for me.
Yeah. How would you?
And as much as people think like I'm funny and all that, like I'm super locked in with my emotions. I'm super like in tune with people, and I love people on another level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for them to love me back like that, that's all I need.
Sure.
I don't care about money. I come from nothing.
Yeah.
And we had a great life.
And that's icing on the cake, like you know what I'm saying? Like doing what you love to do.
I have a healthy daughter when the devil thought he was gonna attack her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have a healthy marriage when the devil thought he was gonna attack that.
We don't care about that shit.
No, that nigga can't do none of that. You feel me? And I'm sitting here like the boss that I am, like the woman of God I am, like the nigga that can go from corporate to college to Christian to children.
Layers.
Layers. You put me anywhere, I'm going to flourish.
Yeah.
And if I don't know it, you ain't going to know because I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah.
And whatever it is that you got going on is I embody the project.
Yeah.
So God, I thank you.
For real.
I ain't took no acting classes for these roles I got. And most of the roles that I have, I ain't even had to audition. It's in the tape.
Somebody looking for you for those.
Man, somebody wrote this with me in mind.
Yeah. No, that's
You better. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm super grateful in this season.
Kelly, stop. I'm gonna have to start having Kleenex on the set.
Yeah,
You got me lacking.
I'm sorry. I leaned back and actually got comfortable in it. So thank you for that. Thank you for letting me yap straight
No,
from
of
the
course,
yap.
listen, but that's what this about. Like I don't want to. Whenever I do this, I look at it as I like to have conversations with people. You know,
Yeah.
it's not even really interviewing.
Yeah.
I just like to talk with people, and like you said, we all over the place, but that's amazing because that's how it is. So when you can talk fun shit, you can talk serious things. We talk about life, religion.
That's what it is.
Right, and this is the
you
type
don't want to
of
be around nobody that you can't be yourself around.
And what I try to tell people, a lot
We
of
ain't
times,
clowns.
Listen, I say that again. I tell
I
you
ain't
all
no
the time.
clown.
I say comedic. Hey, we may make you laugh, but we ain't on no clown shit.
We ain't
and
no
most
clown.
comedians I've met are some of the most deep thinkers, intelligent people, layered people that you ever meet. And most of the time, we ain't even cracking jokes.
We're not.
But that's what people don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna go there.
It's gonna go there.
But like you said, the conversations be so. I done talked about so much other things. With people. You know what I mean? But like that's what I want this platform to be, where people can sit down and come down here and yap, and we can talk about anything. I don't limit the conversation.
And then go wherever it's gonna go.
Yes.
That's you gotta let it lead like that. I mean, of course you have the questions. The questions are the questions.
But it's a gauge.
It's a
not
gauge.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead, go wild.
No.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I did want to ask you about real quick.
One question I did want to ask.
Right. About that one night. Kellz, before you really started doing this comedy thing for real, what was your I'm funny moment? Like, did you have a moment where you was like, damn, I'm funny? You know what I mean? Like, I'm funny? Or I can do this?
I'm an HBCU grad, first of all.
Speak
Shout
on
out to
it.
Central State University. I'm a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
It's the Rock.
No, it's the
Nah, I know.
it's the sorors in here. But I used to host every event on campus at an HBCU. Nigga, I'm up.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying? I'm hosting the Alphas auction. I'm hosting convocations. I'm the band announcer.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm on a marching marauder band marauder.
You active.
I'm in the motherfucker doing. I'm doing all this.
Yeah.
knew I was funny. My mama funny.
Okay.
My mama side of the family funny. And my daddy funny too. He absent. But when he around, he funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just come from funny. I just knew, let me say this to you, Promise. I knew since birth I was gonna be a star.
Okay.
I just didn't know where that light was gonna shine from.
Where it was gonna come from. Okay.
And so comedy is my gateway into everything else. Like comedy ain't the be all tell all.
Come on now.
This ain't comedy. If y'all think Eddie Murphy showed us that. Martin Lawrence showed us that.
Yeah.
Right? Jamie Foxx.
People
Right?
on the wall.
These are the
something.
greats,
Yeah.
right? These are people that could do anything. So I'm using this to open up doors for everything. Like I want a talk show. I'm going to have a talk show. I'm going to have a
Right,
talk.
like,
Let's go.
hey,
Let's agree. I'm going to have a talk show. Wait, do it again. I don't know if my back fat was up.
Wait, crop.
I'm going to have a
Crop
crop
it.
me out.
Well, crop.
I'm going to have a talk show. Like I'm speaking that into existence. There's nothing. And I don't give a damn how and when it comes.
Yeah.
It's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
There's not much that I said I was going to do
That
that I haven't done.
Yeah.
I tell Stephanie that all the time, like, do you know that we did? She's like, yeah. My team just like, yeah, we did do that.
Yeah.
And I think that it happens so much that niggas like, yeah, I mean, you said you wanted it.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, what you think was gonna happen? You don't manifestation, you can't say you got mustard seed faith.
Yeah.
You can't say you got mustard seed faith, and then when it happened, you be shocked.
Yeah.
Duh.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna have a talk show, and it's gonna be when I think about my talk show premise, obviously it's gonna be Kelly Kellz vibe of it all, but it's gonna have like the Ellen DeGeneres of it, Oprah Winfrey feel, where people can feel comfortable. I'm ushering into people's living rooms or however they're gonna get that content from me.
Yeah.
Because by the time I don't know how content would be displayed.
By that time, yeah,
right?
that's true.
However, it's given out. I'm gonna be introducing them to the new people in the city of Milwaukee, in the state of Georgia. I'm going to be that person. I'm not going to be looking for just only celebrities. They're going to come because they're going to come. But I want to make sure that the day-to-day person, the everyday person, you know what I'm saying, the person who really in the trenches, the through thick and thin people, that they get recognition. So I feel like that was Ellen thing, and the Oprah. You get a car. You get a car. You get a car. I want that.
I fuck with Tamara Hall.
I love Tamara Hall.
Yeah,
she's beautiful.
Oh my God. Oh, she's so fine.
She's beautiful. Her question and asking skills.
Well, she was a journalist.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
but Tam is dope. But like you said, she interviews real life stories, everyday people, tragic things, fun things, celebrities. She kind of got a wheelhouse of it all. So I remember I would watch her all the time, especially when I had my radio show. I used to just watch her.
And it's important too. It's important to watch what you want.
Yes.
Right? I remember I used to get mad when my people used like, write down a list of people that you like. I'm like, why? I don't want to be like,
I want to be me.
Yeah, they like, no, nigga, just watch their work ethic.
Yeah.
Watch how they show up. Watch how many times, and you watch it.
Or
and
what you see for yourself. Yes.
And that's what it is. So write the vision and make it plain.
Yes.
You have to literally plan out, write down. And when I don't, you feel lost. Write the vision and make it plain. Sit down and be honest with yourself. What you want. I mean, be so outlandish with it that it's blowing your mind when you writing it down. It can be that big.
Yeah.
And you get what I'm saying? Don't think no small, big, huge, whatever the hugest thing that you could think of.
Scare yourself.
Scare yourself.
Scare yourself.
And then when it happens, just check it off your bucket list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
Kelly, before I get you out of here, I got my game first and last.
Okay.
We done played it before, but
Yes,
now we got to play it on this big platform.
Yeah.
So we got first and last, what Kelly Kellz.
Okay.
Kellz.
Okay.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Grab my phone, man. Damn.
Oh!
Nigga.
We just said all this positive shit.
I be saying thank you, God, while I'm on it, though. You ain't even. I be like, thank you, God, it's still on. So I can check my Instagram. Damn, the numbers look good.
Oh!
And I say thank you, God, in conjunction with that.
I grab you. Oh, Lord. You got the woo side woo.
Oh my God, I pissed him off.
Nope, I
First thing
can't
you
tell.
do?
You the first person to ask me.
Yeah, good. Now, what's the first thing you do?
I thank God for another day.
Every day, like, good morning, thank you, God. I love that.
Yep.
You single?
Are
Are you single?
I am.
All right, ladies. It's not a threat. It's a promise. It's a praying man. That's my camera. That's a praying man. That man will wake up and thank God for you. Thank God I'm up and thank God she's still there. God, hallelujah. Okay, and then he gonna grab his phone.
And then I check that weather.
And check the weather. He said he checked the weather. How old is he? Lord Father God, this man drink coffee, frappes.
Man, look, we live in Wisconsin. This should be a roller coaster. I gotta be like, what's going on?
Thank you, God. Am I wearing a sweater today? Let me see, bitch. Cause I had a cardigan and some shorts ready. Ladies, I'm just trying to put my brother on. You already know what's up. Okay.
You stupid.
No, nigga, I didn't know. That's cute.
All right, Kellz, what's the last song you listened to?
Motion Party, you can't not get in. That little D-Lo, boss man D-Lo. And let me tell y'all something about me. If y'all see me in the club turning up, I don't know the words to the song, but my energy is top tier. And when your energy top tier, who the fuck gonna challenge you about the words? I chingy on a hole right now.
Not the chicken head.
And I heel toe. I said chingy, but I start heel toe.
I know. Oh, shit.
I start heel toe. Can y'all get the coffee?
Not the hell.
Go wide. Go wide.
Hey, we might have to get a shoe.
I said, can we go?
Hey, she said,
can I get a white? I want my heel toe. He goes, bitch, and I'm killing it. Damn. Oh, shit. And then a chingy, a heel toe.
Your carpet finna be on fire.
Them heels finna be burnt.
All right, Kellz.
Okay, yeah.
Your first celebrity crush.
My first celebrity crush was the whole group of immature.
Oh.
Immature.
Batman,
Marcus
Romeo,
Houston,
LDB.
LDB, Batman, Romeo. It was Batman for me. My cousin was with
Go
Romeo.
home, Roger.
No, Roger. We love Roger. My daughter watched my 14-year-old daughter has watched Sister
I love
probably
Sister
3 times, the whole series. She watched it over and over. That's how you know
yeah.
it's timeless and
I
it's
love
priceless.
Sister.
Batman was my man. I remember wearing some Paco jeans,
Not
and a Pillsbury Dough shirt to their concert. I thought I was gonna marry him that day. What? So Paco jeans let you know how old I am.
Bitches in Burlington.
Yes, I went to Burlington, got that whole outfit. My mama had iced me out. I had a Paco jeans, a Pillsbury Dough shirt, and some Saucony's. I was so fresh. I had a magnet earring from the icing. I put on my nose like I had a nose ring.
You put the joint.
It kept falling out. I was like, I don't even give a damn. I threw it down at the concert like, I love you. I don't know if y'all remember people had magazines and they used to rip out the magazines and put them in plastic sleeves.
Magazines,
but I used to rip them out, right?
For the posters?
And put them in plastic sleeves and put them in a binder and flip it.
Oh, like
Nobody
the CD
had
book
more
used
than
to
me.
be?
I brought that to the concert like, they're going to sign this. I left back out like, them motherfuckers ain't even get that close. I didn't know my mom bought me these seats all the way to the top. I had security guard to sign it.
So,
They'll never know.
So immature, more specifically Batman. But immature. That was okay.
Immature. I mean, early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's funny you say that because I got an older cousin. She would have fought you.
She would have fought me over Batman?
She was in love. Listen.
Oh, well, we can still go, where she at?
She on the West Coast
I'm married.
now. Right.
Let me drink my water. You talking about your other cousin thought she was with Batman. How old is she?
Listen.
She went with him the same time I was with him.
See?
You know what's so funny though? I gotta stop playing like that because I'm with these people now.
You
so
might
I
run
see
into
them.
people.
Yeah, I'm gonna run into them. I look forward to stuff like that. Yeah, so I gotta be careful when I say stuff like that because
But you liked Marcus when he had the perm. You don't want him when he had.
I don't want him now.
When he got the
No,
the
he can
bean.
stay with his family and do it. I'm happy. That was the 14th.
But he said Paco G. Yo.
I said you had some Paco jeans. How you know they was at Burlington?
I
How you know they was at Burlington?
Here's how I know. I know.
All of a sudden, you know, Burlington. Yeah.
I know, but hold on, cause I had Polo Assassin.
Ah!
Okay.
Wow!
Okay.
Polo Assassin.
So we want to talk about the broke stories. We can go broke stories.
But it wasn't even
Polo
broke though.
Assassin.
Like I would go to Ross right now. Let me let you know, as much money as God has blessed me, take me to Ross first. I want to see what they got. Right? Because I am not the clothes that I wear. I could put on anything and it's gonna look fly. I put that shit on. Now.
But young me.
No, young me, we didn't know.
Come on, look, Polo Assassin.
No, Polo Assassin ain't gonna never go be right.
Listen. First I had chaps. I said, what is chaps? Look, I was trying to get to Ralph. I couldn't get the, see, my cousin.
Or even, I had Eddie Bauer though.
See, listen. I seen everybody rocking it. My older cousins, they had their little street money. They was fresh.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I want some of that too.
And you had
Mom's
chaps.
got me this. I'm thinking I'm doing it. And I'm like, hold on, this jockey don't look right. Like, hold on. They like, you know, assassin. And it ain't even assassin. It's really association. But black people, we call that shit Polo Assassin. You like, this nigga.
He killing a horse.
Hey,
he sure was.
He got a board.
He didn't even have no regular. He had no, like he finna go play polo. He had a shotgun. He's like, hold on. I'm 8 years old. Why do I got a gun on my shirt in the third grade?
That's just an ASSN.
Shout out to everybody who ever loved Burlington. I used to love when I went to Burlington. I used to
Marshall's, Burlington,
my
TJ
grandma
Maxx.
used to do layaway for us before Christmas. And I used to think that was the best thing in the world. I'm like, all my things are in layaway. I can't wait to
layaway. I thought it was normal.
It was.
But I'm just saying, like.
Hold on, it is to this day. Let me tell
They
you.
still got layaway?
They don't have layaway. They got Afterpay.
Oh, she said they got.
Same thing.
They got Clara.
They got Clara. And guess what? I don't know about you, but I don't mind breaking up.
But you can get the whole shit though.
You can get everything.
We couldn't get. We had to come. Moms go school shopping. We knew we couldn't. We picked
She
it
like,
out.
what you need now?
Right, but
you gotta get your 2 outfits.
We had to come back to get the fits.
And I'm so glad that I had those humble beginnings because, baby, I don't care about. Nobody can't make me feel small about nothing. I'm telling you, you can walk in with all the brands, labels, chains, and this, that, and the third. I'm going to stand 10 toes down with whatever it is. Now, I do have labels because I deserve it. I do that, but that's not a priority
Like
for
I said,
me.
but if you want
That's what I want. That's what my husband wants for me. You understand what I'm saying?
You could wear.
I can wear what I want. I'm a really her t-shirt and it's put
Come on
on.
now.
Trust me.
But the kicks
with
match,
The
like-
aces,
come on
everything match. We talking about Versace watches. I mean,
hold on, she name dropping y'all.
because what I'm telling you, but it ain't big and bold, and none of this stuff is, none of that matters to me.
Facts, right.
What matters is to me that I am the brand. I'm really her. So if I don't own that I'm the brand, walking around with Louis Gucci
Advertising
Prada
somebody
doesn't
else.
matter. You think they care about us?
No, not at all.
They built their brand.
Right.
You
Off
get what
us
I'm
being
saying?
walking billboards.
So I stand firmly. If I'm out of town, my homeboy Hugo and my brother Mario Torre, when I tell you they fuck up a Ross, they come out with stuff I like, you didn't get that out of Ross. They like, we did.
If you
and
know
they
how
not
to
grab
push
me
it
some
together,
pieces.
yeah.
I'm like, for my birthday, they dropped me off like so much stuff. I'm like, where all this come from? They like, Ross.
And think about it, thrifting is a whole thing now.
Thrifting
It's
is a
whole
lifestyle.
way.
And you see people outfits, you like, you did not get that. Like, yeah, this blazer came from. I'm telling you, the biggest flex is not how much you spend, it's how much you save.
No, it's how you put it on, how you put that shit on.
Yes,
'Cause
I'm
be
not
honest,
impressed.
A news flash. I don't give a damn how much you pay for them Balenciagas. They're ugly.
Yeah.
Like you can have a shoe. It's like they ugly,
They-
fam. You only rocking them because you feel like
Would people do that for the status quo?
because you
And to
don't
each
even
his-
really want to wear them.
Yeah.
Because if everybody flipped and said it wasn't it, you would be like, I ain't wearing those.
And they're not even all that.
No, they're not.
They're not. And guess what? Steve Madden has a pair that look just like them. And I be wearing, they like, do not Steve Madden. I'm like, they are. These were $89. These were $89. On these Aces, I don't know how much these were. I mean, I don't know. But them Steve Maddens are $89. They're on sale.
Like we dropping too many damn brand names.
And,
Kev.
and
We
guess
ain't getting
what? We dropping
checks
brand
yet.
names. Y'all better come and give us some brand
Wait,
deals.
we ain't getting no checks here.
They
you
coming.
you see these water bottles ain't got shit on them.
Hey, the brand deal's coming. That's what I'm saying. So almost
Speak it.
positioning.
It's coming.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to let them know the value in it. So I won't mention it again, though.
You ain't lying. Okay, the last one before I get you out of here.
Mm-hmm.
When is the last time you were on stage and you forgot a joke?
Never, nigga.
Never?
I ain't forgetting no joke because I don't give a damn about no joke. I am on stage. I'm not forgetting shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what I'm about to say when I get on stage. I am a personality. I'm going to get on stage and improv with the book I want to say. I'm going to go off the audience, so I'm not going to get stuck.
Yeah.
I'm not forgetting a joke. I'm not. I'm just not forgetting a joke. Okay, well, I guess let me see that. I'm not forgetting a joke.
Where my camera at?
I'm not forgetting a joke. But sometimes I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about? Where was I going?
You lose your place.
I lose my place.
Yes.
Now, I don't forget a joke, but I'll lose my place.
Yeah.
But that's my ADHD. But guess what, though? As soon as I leave a place, lose my place, I'm like, hey, y'all, fuck it. What was I talking about? Now I give it to the audience.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, y'all weren't paying attention either? Good. New joke. You know what I'm saying? So I do lose my place, but I don't forget a joke.
Gotcha.
I'm like, what's that joke?
Yeah.
I know the joke. I may just forget because I'll start at improv. See something like, oh, shit.
Talking, yeah.
And I'm like, damn,
Where
what was
was
I talking
I?
about? Because that was going to be funny. But y'all got to know that comedians, our mind, when we're on the stage, when I say it runs, that we could be talking just like this, but our mind is like, car ain't got no roof. You like, what the fuck was I about to say?
Twist.
25, 35, 45, 56.
Auction in here.
Yes! And then you still got to give it and deliver it with a smile on your face. So
Right.
that's what we're experiencing. It ain't for the weak at heart.
Kellz, I'm super proud of you. I'm super happy
Thank
at
you,
the growth.
baby.
I'm happy to know that I know you.
Love you.
You know
I'm
what
your
saying?
sister.
Thank you. I
Not only do
appreciate
we know each other, I'm your sister.
Yeah, locked
Yeah.
in for sure.
Yeah, we like
Kellz,
it.
if they not following you, please make sure you give out the social media so they can tap in.
Make sure y'all follow me at Cash App. It's KELLY.
First, you really are TDJ. We locking doors. Now we taking.
All right.
We need about 35.
All right, never mind. All right. I'm on all major platforms. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. All those are major platforms. It's Kelly Kellz, KELLY, KELLZ, or it may be Kelly Kellz 22 on some of them. Most of them, I've been verified, so we got to take the 22 off.
Check marks.
Check marks.
Yeah.
Check me out. So it's Kelly Kellz with a Z, right? People like Kelly Kellz, like kale. Kelly Kellz, KELLZ though. And yeah, check me out. Or go to the podcast, Through Thick and Thin, the podcast. Make sure you stay locked into the podcast. We drop it each and every Tuesday. We bringing on celebrity guests. We bringing on your everyday guests, and it's super lit. And then OKKAY, the lipstick by Kelly Kellz, like OKKAY by Kelly Kellz, right? It's a movement. It's a lifestyle. Every woman looks good in red. You do too. It brightens your teeth. It takes your energy. It's sexy. It's very becoming. So make sure you try it out. And if you don't like the red on you, I guarantee you, I'll give you your money back.
Oh, okay then.
All right, cut that part. Never mind. I don't want that part in there. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Cut. Everybody cut that last part.
Yo.
Huh? Cut the... I lied. If you don't like it, give it away.
Yo, Straight from the Yap with Promise is brought to you by Nicolay Law. Shout out to Nicolay Law. You get the beer, you get the win. You find yourself in a situation where you're in an injury that you don't want to be in, of course, but there's only one name you need to know. That is Nicolay. NICOLET 1855 Nicolay. You get the beer, you get the win, and tell them you got Promise sent you.
Okay, and there's no teleprompter, Nicolay. Call it Nicolay. Go ahead, Promise. Shout out to my boy Promise. All right.
Kelly, great. Again, I appreciate y'all tapping into another episode of Straight from the Yap with Promise. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. We get back with y'all in a minute, and you already know it's not a threat, it's a promise. Get it!